No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, and we have Ava Louise today on the podcast. How you doing?
What's up? I'm doing great.
Nice to meet
extra
you.
Skinny today.
You're feeling extra skinny.
Yeah.
This is kind of your thing. I was through my time looking at your Instagram. Two main themes: being skinny and what was the other one? Not being a local.
Yeah. I mean, locals are losers. Like, I'd rather be homeless than be a local.
Define local.
Just a loser.
So it's not actually about the proximity.
I mean, it is. Everyone that I live near is a fucking loser.
Where are you from?
Jersey.
Jersey. What part of Jersey?
Like, I'm from, I go to school in New Brunswick. Mm-hmm. So, that part's obviously ass, but I'm, from Hunterdon County.
You're from Skinnyfromthe9's hood?
Oh.
You're from the 9?
We fucking hate Skinny, but
we do?
we'll get there.
We do?
Yeah,
in
fucking
Jersey.
hate Skinny. Everyone in Jersey hates Skinny.
Why?
I got in a fight with Skinny in the strip club the other night.
What?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it.
All right, so you know my song, Skinny Legend Anthem, right?
Yes.
Obviously. So, Song of the Summer, 2019, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen the Billboard charts. I've seen it on there, yeah.
Shit's gonna fucking slap when we drop that. But I dissed him in my song because my boy Big Dick Chimma and him got some beef. He was trying to have people out on Chimma's ass this summer and shit.
He was trying to get your friend beat up? Why?
Yeah. Well, they've kind of got beef from a while ago because when he got out of jail, Chimma was calling him out on being a rat because we don't know Skinny's a rat.
Okay.
And so, so he was didn't fuck with Skinny more. And then Skinny's been trying to pretend that he doesn't know who Chimma is and shit. But he knows who Chimma is. We've got mad pictures of him with Chimma. Skinny has no clout in Jersey because we all fucking hate him. So he had Chimma because Chimma got some clout off his song. She's sucking on my dick. I don't know if you ever heard of it. But
I'm a little lost on Chimma. I got to look into him. I don't know. I might have seen it honestly because some people have sent me Skinnyfromthe9 diss songs that I checked out and then did not publicize. Yeah.
No, but yeah. So him and Chimma used to be boys, and he's been pretending he doesn't know who Chimma is. So we dissed Skinny on my song because. I mean, it's called Skinny Legend Anthem. We cannot talk about Skinnyfromthe9, especially since we don't like him. We got our own personal problems with him.
Clearly.
So then
you're a rapper.
Now I am.
Rappers play with words. That's what it's about. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was at the bar, random bar. I don't know how this happened because again, I just made the song. So I've never met Skinny before. I've barely heard of him until Chimma. So I was blacked out. I just walked with some random guy and he was like, "Yo, you want to come to the strip club with me?" And I was like, "Word." Probably stupid to be blacked out getting in some random guy's car, but it honestly worked out for me. So he brought me to the strip club and when I was going in the club, I'm not 21 yet. And so they were like, wait, we know who you are. Cause obviously I got more clout in Jersey than Skinny does. So does Chimma. I'd say we're probably the biggest artist out of Jersey right now, honestly. But
you go to Joe Budden?
Oh, huge.
Really?
Come on.
We're going to talk about that more too, but all right.
But so I pull up with this guy and we walk in the club and I'm hanging out with all these strippers just blacked out because that's what I do. And so I look and they're like, "Yo," they're like, "There's some rapper here." And I was turn around, I see it's Skinny. So I'm trash. So I run up to him and I was like, "Yo, you're a fucking rat. Fuck you." I was screaming at him and I'm like, "You trying to act like you don't know who my boy Big Dick Chimma is?" I was like, "Your music fucking sucks. I fucking hate you." I'm going off at him. And he pulls out his Balenciaga t-shirt. He's like, "Yo, you got this?" And I was like, "Bitch, yeah, I do." And I pulled out my Balenciaga bag and he's pointing at his girls. He's like, "You don't have this." And I was like, I don't give a fuck about your nasty girls. You're probably eating these nasty strippers' pussies with that girl.
Yeah, your $400 t-shirt doesn't impress me much.
It didn't. And so I was calling him a rat, being like, "Yo, fuck you." I was like, "You," and he's like, "I don't know who Big Dick Chimma is. I don't know who Big Dick Chimma is." I'm pulling up pictures of him and Chimma. And I was like, "Yo," I'm like, "You're not gonna shit on my boy like that, blah, blah." And I start pushing at him and shit. And then that's when his security picked me up and carried me out to the strip club. And I just went home. I was just like, fuck it. Other things happened the night, but we're not really gonna get into it.
What else happened that night? You were blacked out.
Yeah, but
at the strip club. I just want to know, where do you go from there?
It got spooky.
Spooky.
Yeah, we're not really gonna get into it.
But what kind of girl are you when you're blackout drunk at the strip club?
I'm blackout drunk all the fucking time, man. Who
How
doesn't
much
love
have you
alcohol?
drank today?
None, but I got some in the bag.
You do?
Yeah.
That's
You want
vodka?
some? Yeah.
No, I don't. But you should probably be drinking water.
Nah.
All right, so you're from Jersey.
Yep.
How old are you?
20.
20.
Yeah.
What was your upbringing like?
I have wealthy, well-off parents. My mom rides horses and shit, and then my dad
Your mom's well off from riding horses?
No, my dad's a moneymaker, bro. Daddy's money, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, she's just a trophy wife. My mom's bad as fuck.
Is she?
Yeah, she's got a really nice ass. She's pretty as fuck.
We're going to have to pull up her Instagram if we get a chance.
Yeah? No, I brought my mom up to a college party once and everyone was trying to dog. It was crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
She doesn't cheat on your dad?
No.
No.
She's
You ever try to get her?
Woman. No, I wouldn't do that. My
Really?
dad's a good guy. My parents are really conservative, nice people, so obviously they're fuck.
So
Because they birthed me, they popped me out.
Yeah,
I
how
don't
did
know.
you come out like this?
All right, so I used to be fat, bro. I fucking hate fat people.
How fat?
And I could say that because I used to be fat. I was like 200 pounds. Fat people
200.
are ugly, disgusting, fat slobs. Why do you think I wrote Skinny Legend Anthem?
Why do you hate fat people so much?
Because I
Especially
used to be
if
fat. I know life sucks when you're fat. Like, if you really are going to be happy, like, being, like, fat, like, blows my mind.
I mean, I know it's not the ideal state of being. Obviously, it's not the healthiest
I
thing
can
to
say
be
it 'cause I
like
used to be
morbidly
fat.
obese. But
Yeah.
you don't have any kind of empathy for people that are struggling with obesity?
They could just buy some laxative tea and listen to Skinny Legend Anthem. Like, that's what I'm out there for, you know?
Right.
Song's
Okay.
gonna change your life. But so, yeah, shit like that, like, I don't know, don't like them. So I used to be fat. So then, I don't know, I've always been kind of crazy.
When did you lose weight and how did you do it?
Bulimia, duh. Other things.
Wow.
We're not gonna get into it. Yeah, diet pills. If you watch my Dr. Phil episode, which is obviously very important, I like pop diet
seen
pills
it,
like
yeah.
Tic Tacs and shit. Yeah, it was wild. Good time.
Okay, but so
And I got really skinny.
what age was that you decided that you wanted to lose weight?
I was like, it was when Kylie Jenner started popping off. By the way, I got Tyga in my DMs now, so Kylie Jenner ain't shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you gonna let Tyga smash?
I kind of have to, you know, just out of respect.
Just 'cause he's such a
Just to be
legend?
Eskimo sisters with Kylie Jenner, like,
Right.
and, you know, she started this whole shit.
I mean, I feel like that's true. There's like certain people in the culture, like Tyga has contributed so much to the culture that if I was a woman, I'd be letting them
The
slide.
first person I hooked up with and off the DMs is Vinny from Jersey Shore.
Wow, how was
Yeah.
that?
Oh, he's so scary. We have beef now. He doesn't
Scary?
like me.
Why?
He's a weirdo. Like, honestly, Vinny from Jersey Shore is probably one of the creepiest guys I've ever met. Like, I twerked in his hot tub and stuff. Like, I met his dog. He's like lives in this giant Staten Island mansion, but there's no furniture in his house. All he has is like a little island with just a stool. And so you walk in there and you're like, what's going on?
He's
like,
been famous for way too long to be doing that. It's
Exactly.
like rappers, like their first year that they're popping, they have like a big old mansion rental
Yeah.
with no furniture.
no, this is weird.
It's kind of a thing.
It was weird. It was just a weird experience. Then I like posted up on one of my like private stories or something, a weird text he sent me, and I was just like, yo, I was like, you know your box is the best. Like when you're when you got like these texts and stuff, and I was like Jur's Day every day in this
What-
pussy. And then everyone got mad. And he like found out about
He
it.
found out that you were posting it on. It was
Just like a private like
You
close,
did it on Close Friends?
yeah,
Oh,
it was
no.
like 20 people, and like someone fucking ratted and sent it to him, and he like checks his DMs and shit. So he like I actually figured out who did it and stuff. But yeah.
That is so crazy that's
So
a
now we
thing
got beef,
now.
and he's like, "You're
Exposing
just a
somebody's-
groupie, blah blah blah," and he like told me to go get my own clout, and whatever. And I was
But
like,
he probably
okay.
knew you were just a groupie in the beginning, right?
Obviously.
Right.
And so then he was like, go get your own clout. So what I do, I went on Dr. Phil, I got my own clout, bitch.
What was the actual sex like with Vinny from Jersey Shore?
We have to talk about that.
We have to talk about that.
can't.
He was
Stop.
just digging in there.
No,
Did you
just-
wear a condom?
Duh.
He duh?
Duh.
Why duh?
Yeah. Like, you know, he's gross.
I just feel like there's
It's more of a clout thing, you know?
there's a certain serendipity
I had no,
that
he
a
texted
Jersey
me,
Shore
he hit
cast
my
member
line all the
carries.
fucking time. And like, my boys over there will vouch me on that. He hit my line like crazy. And I was like over it. I was just like, nah, I got like bigger guys in my DMs. I had like DeAndre Hopkins in my DMs, Antonio Brown, like all these people. I was just like, then I was like, I'm tired of just like talking to like famous guys for clout. I'm like, let me just go get my own
What kind of guys are you talking to now?
drug dealers.
Drug dealers?
Yeah. 'cause
You'd
they're,
rather
like,
be with
fun.
a drug dealer than an athlete or a rapper?
Because they're like more down to earth and funny, you know?
Drug dealers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
good
there's
time.
some truth to that.
You
yeah.
were a drug dealer, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
What?
How do you know?
Obviously, I did my research on you. You did my research on
Did you?
Yeah.
You did your research on me? What did that
barely. I
consist
kind
of?
of just like looked out your Instagram shit.
I don't think it says on my Instagram
No,
like
I
used to
forget.
sell drugs,
Someone
but
told
it
me-
should.
Maybe Chima told me. I don't know.
Chima told you. I got.
I don't really know, dude. I'm fucked up all the time. How the fuck am I supposed to know what's going on?
When did you start doing drugs or drinking?
I don't know. When I was like 18.
When you were 18?
Yeah,
That's
probably.
what-
I was so innocent, and like that's when I started getting crazy in college. I
Well,
was
what
just,
happened? Like, so you were a good girl all through high
I
school?
wasn't a good girl. Like, okay, so I was like kind of a loser, and then one day I was just like, fuck this, and I like hooked up with my first boyfriend in a stairwell.
At school?
At school, and the nurse caught us.
People got expelled for that when I was in school.
Yeah, now I just got 10-day suspension. So, like, basically we got caught, and, like, people started talking hella shit about that. And I was just like, well, if that's going to be my rep now, I'm just going to ride that out. So it was like the movie Easy Gay. I just showed up after my suspension. I had this little short see-through skirt on, like these thigh-high boots. I was like, you want to call me a slut? And I was just like, all right, I'll play that part.
You were fucking everybody or
no,
what?
I wasn't. I was a virgin in high school.
Oh, okay.
I know, but like it made people think that they like people thought that about me, so I like played that out. And then they nominated me for homecoming court because they like wanted to like troll the fuck out of my school. So then I like wrote this crazy shit for homecoming. Like I took these crazy pictures and shit. Like all the other girls were like smiling like next to like the like principal's office trying to look all wholesome and shit. And I'm like doing squats next to cars and stuff, like just popping my ass out in the pictures, like looking like a little thought, and then I like started a riot at the homecoming dance because they disqualified me because I won and they were not gonna let me win, obviously, because like my like favorite quote for like homecoming court was like Ray J's song "I Hit It First," so I like made that the quote because I knew I could get away with it and like skirted over the teachers' noses and shit, and so they like. It was like a whole. It was like
skirted over the teachers' noses.
Yeah, they like
over
didn't
their
notice
heads. I feel like is what you meant. No, over the nose.
Yeah, I don't know.
Your eyes are right above your nose. Okay, but
Yeah.
so Ray J. Could Ray J hit it?
No.
No, he's right. He has a store right down the street. That's why I said it. He gave me his number. He never texted me back though.
Yeah.
Kind of hurt.
I mean, he's irrelevant now. Why would he care?
How dare you?
All he's famous for is putting his dick in Kim Kardashian. That sex tape sucked. That was ass.
A lot of music too, though.
His music was ass after that sex tape. Come on. I'm not a Ray J fan.
Really?
Yeah.
Who do you listen to? Skinnyfromthe9. Kid Boo.
Joke. No, I don't really know. I listen to Skinny Legend Anthem because I mean that's what we're here for.
When did you decide that you could make music?
I didn't.
What gave
This
you
is
the
how it fucking went. I
gall?
didn't want to be a fucking rapper ever. Like that's the thing.
It was forced
It
upon
was
you by
not
the game.
forced upon me. Like all the haters and shit on my Instagram were like, "Yo, don't do music," and I was just like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna do music. You tell me I'm not gonna do music, I'm gonna do music." So then I like hit up my boy Big Dick Chimma because like, who the fuck else am I gonna do a song with besides Big Dick Chimma? So I was like, Chimma, let's make a fucking skinny anthem. I'm like, let's make all these haters shit their jealousy out. Like if you listen to the song, like I slur the whole first thing because I was like blacked out off like 4 Locos and shit, like just off it. And,
You're
like,
telling me you could drink 4 Locos.
dude, I can drink like a fucking animal. That's why I was on. Did you watch Dr. Phil?
I did.
Yeah, they were like hating on me for that shit, and they're like, "Yo, blacking out's dangerous." Blah blah. I'm like, you know what? You sound like a fucking pussy, Dr. Phil. I'm like,
What? You think
like,
Dr. Phil's a pussy?
Yeah, not very skinny of him to say, you know.
Right. Do you think Dr. Phil is sufficiently skinny?
No, I wanted to call him fat on air, and they wouldn't let me. Like they
Really?
scripted that whole shit. Like I want to call him fat. Like I was saying fuck. Like when I said fuck the first time, because like I'm from Jersey. Like we talk like that. Like
The F word? That's
yeah,
a Jersey
fuck,
thing?
fuck. Like that's just how I talk. Fuck
They
shit,
say that
fuck
in other
shit.
places,
Yeah,
too.
you know what? That's just me. That's how I fucking talk. Like you should hear my mom. Like I have an Italian mom. Like we just talk like we just fucking crazy. So I said something. I was just like, I don't give a fuck. I don't remember what I specifically said. And Dr. Phil's like, you can't be cursing on my show. Blah blah blah. And I was like, yo, fuck the FCC. Blah blah. And they like cut that out. And I was just like,
Right.
yeah, they like want to make it wholesome. And like my friends that went on the show with me, they don't like, we faked that whole part about them like hating me for being Insta famous. Like, bro, I only had 36,000 followers, but I knew that was a story
You
they'd
got that
pick
big
up on.
100K now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people fuck with the skinny message, bro.
Do you get a lot of shit from people who think that you're spreading unhealthy ideas
Oh, of fucking
about...
course. You should see my DMs, bro. They're fucking wild. I get comments, people telling me to kill myself and shit. Like, someone was like literally detailed how to hang yourself and told me to do it. And I was just like, I'm like, not very skinny of you to say. Like, I don't give a fuck. Oh, dude, the haters are why I'm popping. If people didn't fucking hate me, I wouldn't be huge.
Right.
Yeah.
So what would you say to people who say that you are just basically ripping off Bhad Bhabie and basically trying to mimic her path to stardom?
Well, I'm not I met Bhad Bhabie. Let me just tell you, she is I went to one of her concerts. I was so curious because I saw what she did and I was like, is she actually like this? So I was curious. So I met her mom. She's a pussy in person. All she is a 15-year-old with like 2 giant tits and bounces them around on stage. Like she doesn't even rap her own songs in person. Like I was like, fuck this. I left early. I was like, I was just genuinely curious. And so she saw Skinny Legend Anthem and she commented like Jesus on it. And I feel like she's got a lot more to say about me because I think she knows I've been talking shit on YouTube and whatever. So I have a message for her and I hope she sees this. I want her to pull up, okay? But only if she brings her dad because I got a little present for her dad right here. He's got to bend over for me.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah. And that's how it's going to go.
Why
and
her
Bhad
dad?
Bhabie's going to know.
Why would you want to fuck her dad with a strap-on dildo?
Because it's like I'm not gonna pull a real strap on her dad. Like I'm not that hood. And
Oh,
I'm a rich white girl.
That's what you're getting at.
Yeah, but you know, like come on, like Bhad Bhabie's. She
So
probably
you don't
fucks
really
with my
think she's
shit.
with the shit? She's not.
I don't think she's with the shit. Like me, I'm authentic as fuck. Look, I'm fucking being like real as fuck on here. Like, come on, like she's not. I don't know. Have you met her? Have you talked?
No, yeah, I've been around her a lot. I think she's mad at me right now. I'm
She's
not really sure
quiet
why.
as fuck.
Right.
She's like. People and makeup artists and Dr. Phil dealt with her and shit. They were talking about her because she's like their one big star.
But
and
that's the thing about her is that she's had to grow up a lot over the past couple of years. You know, she came out, she was ratchet as fuck on Dr. Phil, and then she had to, you know, basically try to like figure out how to exist. And she's still only 15. You got 5 years on her. 5 years of maturity.
But mentally, like I'm probably like 12, like from all the drinking shit and partying.
I feel like the thing with Bhad Bhabie is that she has a lot of people around her that are trying to help her get her shit together.
Shits on all of her fucking music. It's such a good fucking song. Like that, it's gonna go platinum. Yo, I had Maud's son telling me it's gonna go platinum.
You think you can go head to head with Gucci flip flops?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fuck
that
it,
song's
hit your
gonna
bitch
pop
in my
off.
socks.
Dude, Skinny Legend Anthem, fuck. Bitch, I got Chanel shoes, they cost more than your rent. That gets stuck in your fucking head. I'm skinny, I'm winning, all you bitches are ugly.
Who is behind your music career aside? Can you scoot in a little bit too? Because you're kind of coming out of the photo. Also, I just want to absorb your pheromones as well. Who has helped you musically? Like,
dude, me and Chima just sat down. We did that whole song in a day. The whole music video.
Did he write it?
What? Me and Chima wrote it together.
Okay.
But like Chima's good with that shit. Catchy lyrics and stuff. So like me and Chima did that together. But like there's no one behind it but us. We like created this whole thing and now we got like people up our asses about it. Like people are begging for us to drop it.
Wow, that's fire. I'm gonna pull up your Instagram real quick. What is the actual Instagram? Instagram.
Ava Louise with 2 eyes.
AVALOUIISE.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay, we're going to take a look at this because I wanted to read some of the captions primarily.
My captions are fire. They piss people the fuck off.
I could imagine, yeah, because we're going to take a look at some of these right here. But, yeah, so, okay, for instance, this one, the caption is, "This is some skinny shit right here. Things a fat local could never pull off. I am so much hotter than every local slut in America. See those cuts on my foot? They're from my Chanel slides. Things a local hoe could never afford because they're paying for fat shit like rent."
Yeah, who the fuck wants to pay fucking rent when you could buy some Chanel slides?
Do you pay rent?
My mom pays my rent.
Really?
Yeah.
So you still live with your mom?
Yeah. No, I don't live with my mom. I live alone in an apartment with my chameleon, Gianni. I couldn't bring Gianni out here, unfortunately, because, like, plain, he'd probably die. They're sensitive creatures. But, like, if you watch Skinny Legend Anthem video, you'll see Gianni crawling all over me. Like, he crawls up my ass and shit. Like, that's my little boy.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. But so, like, yeah, I don't know. What is it?
I'm going to pay my own rent now with all the money I'm making from Skinny Legend Anthem. We're getting that video monetized and shit.
Yeah. How many views does it have?
I don't know. Well, it's got views. It's been posted on multiple platforms. We haven't posted the video yet. We haven't dropped it. We haven't dropped the song. We're like hyping it first, you know? Like we got to get these people waiting.
So what do you see as the career path that you're actually working on here? Do you see yourself being a rapper primarily or
probably.
model?
Why would I model? You know? Fuck that. When I could like make music and make people not want to be fat anymore, you know? Change the world that way.
Right.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm gonna be a rapper full time.
What would you say?
You know why? Because people don't want me to be a rapper. Haters are telling me like that I'm trying to copy Bhad Bhabie and shit.
So like, that works. What if I'm like, oh, you won't be a porn star? Nah,
I won't be a porn star. Pornhub does follow me. Like, you know, Aria, the girl who runs the Instagram.
Shout out Aria.
Yeah. Shout out Aria. What's up, girl? Like, she follows me. She's my girl.
So you're not even considering that? No, that's not a possibility?
Not a possibility.
Okay.
Not my thing.
Really? Why is that? You're willing to, like, you know, it seems like you're embodying a lot of, like, the sort of elements of what it is to be a thought, but then you're just not willing to go the whole way.
Nah, I'm not really a thought. Like, that's the one thing about me. Like, hey, like, I could post thoughty pictures. Like, I could talk about dick, whatever, but, like, I'm not actually a thought, you know?
What's your body count?
Why are we going to talk about that?
I don't know. This is a question. You don't have to answer it.
It's low. We're not going to answer it.
Low?
Yeah.
Double digits?
No.
Shut up. We were sitting
We're not going to talk about it.
4.
My mom's going to watch this.
I just don't understand how you're blackout drunk. From my experience.
Here's the thing. Like, when I don't black out, and, like, I had, like, a lot happen to me with guys and stuff, and, like we're gonna be real for a second. Like, yeah, something pretty bad happened when I got blacked out, and like it was filmed and sent to the entire like school. So that's another reason when
you were in high school.
No, I was in college.
And you got blackout drunk and did something thoughty.
I didn't do anything. I kind of did. Like I was dancing and whatever, but like
you were just. It wasn't like a sex act. You were just dancing around naked or something. Some
guy like did some dumb shit, but like we're not really like I can't really get into it because now we got legal shit with that. But like that really calmed me down with those kind of things. Like,
really?
Yeah. So now like with guys, not a thought. Like I'm not easy to get.
Really?
Yeah.
That's too bad. No, because I feel like the private snap lane would probably be...
Oh my God, that'd be so much fucking money. Like, you know what I used to do? Like, if you watch my Viceland shit, like, I was, like, front page Vice yesterday. So, like, I used to, like, finesse old men. Like, me and my friends would go out to dinner with old guys and make them think that, yo, like, they could, like, hook up with us, whatever. Like, I've had, like, big, like, rich guys in my DMs and shit being like, yo, come out with me. And they would, like, give me money and give me presents and shit. Like, I used to do it before this whole social media stuff.
So you were doing that. You were one of these girls scamming dinners?
I literally just scammed old men. again. And then people are coming at me saying like, oh, you stole your pussy for money and shit like that. And I was like, nah, I didn't do that.
You're saying you never actually let him hit?
No.
Why not? You couldn't.
Because it's the finesse. That's what makes it like lit, you know?
Right.
It was like LinkedIn with perks. Like, just like, you go down and be like, yeah, I just want to be platonic, be friends. Can you help me make business connections, blah, blah, blah. Like, you're so smart and you're so old. Like,
I thought for a second that you were saying like LinkedIn on perks.
No.
Like taking Percocets and going on LinkedIn.
That'd probably be lit as fuck,
That sounds
right?
amazing. You ever take a perk and just go look at LinkedIn?
LinkedIn, yeah.
I still get those emails. I haven't looked at my LinkedIn account in
I
like
haven't looked
10
at my
years.
dude. Mad people are adding my LinkedIn and shit now because they're like trying to like. I get messages on LinkedIn like guys trying to slide in my DMs because like they think, oh, if I slide in her Insta DM, she won't see it, but if
It's
I
like
slide in
the
her
back
LinkedIn
door.
DMs,
Yeah.
yo, she'll see it, and I'm like, nah.
So did you ever have a job? Was there ever a point in
Nah,
your life
I've
you
never had a real job.
Really?
Yeah, my whole LinkedIn's fake.
I was thinking LinkedIn is kind of a
I've
site
gotten
for
hired
people
for
with
like mad
jobs.
internships and stuff, and I quit them all because I'm just like doing this full time now.
Really?
I kind of have to. Like, how the fuck am I gonna get a job now after Dr. Phil? Like, think about that Skinny Legend anthem.
You really got to ride
fucked.
this thing out.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll ride it out. I don't give a fuck. I don't want a mediocre life anyway. Like,
So are you trying to like it seems like you are in the formative stages here where you're like fully clout chasing because you only have 100,000 followers and you clearly like know that you want to be in the like if you want to be considered alongside to even be compared to Bhad Bhabie, you're gonna have to get into those M's.
so I don't even want to be compared to her. I don't really give a fuck about her. Like, I'll get in there if like. I'm just doing my thing. Like, if people fuck me, they fuck me. If people don't fuck me, they don't fuck me. I mean, I've already got like deals and money coming my way. Like, fuck it. Like,
What kind of deals?
Can't get into it, bro. Nothing's like solid yet. But like,
But what types of products?
music. They want me to do music. They're like, yo, we don't care how you fucking. People were comparing me like 2008 Kesha and shit, which I could fucking see.
You had
They're
Atlantic
like,
Records hit you up?
not yet. But there's funny story. My boys getting me a meeting with them.
There you
But
go.
like, people are pushing it that way.
They missed out on Skinny-From-the-9. They've got to make sure they get you.
Duh, dude, no one wants Skinny-From-the9. Fuck him. His
Atlantic
music's
Records
fucking
does.
trash. You know that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan personally.
No, it's so fucking bad. It's corny as fuck. Like,
What rappers would you let hit?
What if I had to choose?
Yeah, Chief Keef?
No.
No.
Like, if you name them, I'll tell you yes or no.
Snoop Dogg?
No.
Just Run DMC?
No.
The group?
Why are you picking?
What about all the Migos?
I actually, my friend hooked up with Bol Bol. You know who that is?
That's
the
not a
basketball
Migo.
player. Yeah, but he's like close with all the Migos.
Oh, I don't know.
But I probably, yeah, maybe I would Offset, you know, just to fuck with Cardi B because it'd be funny.
How do you feel about Cardi B? So you'd fuck Offset to get back at Cardi B?
I'm not trying to get back Cardi B. It'd just be funny.
No, I was going to say that if you were going to get a train run on you by the Migos, then maybe
Might as well, yeah.
Takeoff could go twice instead of Offset because he's wifed up.
Yeah, Offset's got to be in that just because it'd be funny.
Or maybe they could get one of their managers or something. Get Coach K, get in here.
Dude, we know Offset's definitely cheating on her. Let's be realistic.
I feel like he's a changed man.
Nah.
He got the shit scared
you don't
out of him.
change. If you're a dog, you're a dog.
Listen, if he keeps
He's not in the
cheating
kennel. He's
after
not in the
what
kennel.
happened to him, then he's the most savage motherfucker alive.
Dude, I bet he's gonna keep fucking cheating. Like, he cheated on her once, and she said, "Yo," she wrote a song. She's like, "You're gonna lose your wife," and he's like, "All right."
And then
did
he
it
fell
anyway.
back.
Yeah. Did it again.
I think he's traumatized. He can't go back to the Selena Powells of the world.
Nah, he's in fucking Migos. Like, does he need Cardi? No. Does he love her? Probably. But sometimes when you love someone, like, doesn't mean he's not gonna cheat on. Like, he's fucking. Think about the hoes he's got in his DMs and
But
shit.
think about it. Cardi really fell back, gave him like months of the cold shoulder, more or less, and like she was basically like.
You know why he's up her ass? Because I think Cardi's wave is way bigger than Migos' wave.
Isn't that, that's the weird thing about it is that when their relationship started, he was by far the bigger artist, and now she's by far the bigger artist.
Well, that's how it fucking should be.
That the
Dude,
woman should be on top.
Yeah, I want to be the breadwinner in every relationship. Like, if I'm gonna take care of my man, kind of
So
thing.
you're gonna date bums your whole life? You're not gonna go for that?
I wouldn't call them bums. No, I'm not chasing a bag with a man. Fuck that. That's for lazy bitches.
Why not?
Because it's fucking like that's not fun.
They could help you level up.
Fuck that.
You go
I
find.
would do it by myself.
You wouldn't date.
I believe in myself enough that I don't need to chase a bag with a man.
Listen,
I don't need to clout from a guy.
I'm your manager now, and I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. You need to go give Fat Boy SSC some pussy.
Oh, Fat Boy read my DMs. I sent him Skinny Legend anthem, and I was like, "Yo, the fuck you think about this stuff?" And he left me on red, bro.
Right.
Fat Boy, you know why? It's because he's fat.
Right. Oh, that's a good
He's
point.
offended.
Yo, but
I'd be offended too if I
but
was a fat
imagine
person
this.
and I saw my shit on my Instagram, bro.
You throw some pussy at Fat Boy SSC,
No, I
and then all
wouldn't
of a
do
sudden
that.
you're like a celebrity
I'm not
couple.
gonna fuck that. that. I'm not gonna throw pussy at a man to get some clout. Like that's
Why not? You seem like willing to do almost anything else.
because anything else is more respectable than that. That's fucking lame. That's for like bum ass bitches.
You seem a little closed off sexually compared to a lot of the girls I know. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like
I wouldn't say that.
But why won't you just let Fatboy SSE hit?
Fuck that, because he's fat too. I fucking don't like fat people. Let's be real.
You don't think he carries it kind of well? It's like you don't think Biggie was hot?
You know what? Okay, like
Biggie wasn't hot.
I've never. Okay, I'm trying to think. Imagining hooking up with a fat guy, like you gotta lift stuff up to get to the dick. Like,
No, I do think about that all the time.
Do you
Whenever
ever think about fat people having sex? Like, now I kind of want to go home and like Google fat porn. Like now I'm curious.
No,
But
I've seen it.
Really?
And it's crazy.
Obviously, like yeah.
Yeah, obviously I've seen fat porn. No, but I mean, I have some friends who are pretty goddamn fat, and they'll like fuck a girl I know, and I'll just be thinking about it, like from
how'd
her
that go?
perspective, like, damn, like I wonder if she was just like having to move the fat around
Yeah,
to get it.
disgusting. Like also my whole skinny, my shit's my skinny wave. Like you think I'm like lower myself to like do the fat man? Fuck no.
Okay, Fat Boy's off the table. What about Boonk?
No, I don't even know who the fuck he is.
You don't know who Boonk is? He had like 5 million before he got deleted for posting sex videos or whatever.
I don't know who he is.
I just feel like you're trying to get into the headlines, you're trying to get these followers. You need to like give the press something to chew on in terms of just something delectable, delightful that they could just write blog posts about all day every day.
They just want to write about who I'm dating and shit. That's retarded.
You could say he beat you.
What?
You could just say he beat you.
Yeah.
After
that's
like
messed
you
up.
date for a
That's
while,
messed
then
up.
the news gets sick of it. You're like, oh, he beat me. Boom. Then you're back in the news. Then all of a sudden, he says like she was lying about the boom. You're back in the news again. They got to correct the record.
That's a wrong way to get a headline. You know what I'm gonna get
Well,
headlines
at
for?
least-
How good Skinny Legend Anthem is, bro. That's what's gonna put me in the headlines. That song fucks. That song's it.
You're like a fucking barstool chick, huh?
Am I?
I mean, when I hear people say
President
that,
of Barstool Sports follows me.
with Dave.
Yeah, Dave follows me.
Wow, really?
Shout out to Dave if you watch this shit.
He probably wants to do content with you. You're probably gonna have to go
Dave
through
doesn't
that.
want to do content with me. Dave was trying to hit back in the day. Like,
Back in the day.
probably like a year or two ago.
He DM'd you?
Yeah, he was in my
Wow.
DMs.
Okay, so we're definitely getting on Barstool with this. Let's talk about it.
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't let Dave smash?
I would have at the time.
I mean, he's done a lot for
He
the
told
culture.
me, he's like, let's go on a pizza date and whatever, and then he stopped talking to me. Yeah, it was actually the night I met Lil Yachty that night. Lil Yachty grabbed my ass. That was funny.
He did.
Yeah.
Whoa, reckless.
Yeah, I have a picture of that somewhere.
Okay.
Lil Yachty grabbed my ass. Yeah, I'm trying to think what other.
See,
celebrities-
Yachty tries to act like he's not a slut and like he's not really.
No, it wasn't like that. It was more like I was like, I'm like, we're gonna take a pic together. Can you at least be savage? Like, grab my ass in it. It was so fucking funny. Yeah.
You ever see those videos on YouTube of Dave eating pizza?
Yeah, I follow his Instagram.
You didn't want to get in on that?
I mean, he was gonna take me on a pizza date. I was just like, but then the whole skinny shit.
date.
Like, let's be fucking real. Like with the skinny stuff, like you can't really eat fucking pizza. Like if I get caught eating, bro, I go on Instagram and talk so much shit about not eating and just like surviving on like Juul and laxative tea diet. I think I'm a Juul.
What do you eat?
How do I survive? Juul these days, iced coffee. That's the way to live. And then when you get too shaky, you just pop like a bunch of like NyQuil and sleep aid and knockout.
Are you off like Adderall right now?
No, I don't like Adderall.
You don't like Adderall?
No.
You did
like,
Coke before you came here?
No. I'm
No?
not off anything. That's just how I am.
Oh, okay. How
That
often?
was the first shot of the day I took.
How much Coke do you do in an average week?
I'm not going to talk about that.
Really?
We're off that wave.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't believe it for a second. You got something pumping through your system right now.
I don't. This is
Sir,
how
can we
I
get a
am.
drug test over here? If I drug tested you right now, what would I find?
Actually, nothing.
You were saying before you were saying something about like Molly and acid.
Yeah, but that
mixed or some shit.
was Coachella, bro. Last year,
You're not going this year.
What? No, I'm not. Last year was too traumatizing trying to survive Coachella. Coachella honestly changed my whole mindset and put me on this whole skinny wave. Because Coachella, basically what Coachella is like the Hunger Games of Instagram. And you either have to be like, we discovered all these new kind of people. Like they had these alpha gays. Like I've never seen such beautiful gay men. And I went with my 2 gay best friends. And like we all realized we're like, we're so fucking ugly. Like I went there with like a ratchet ass weave. I was pale. Like I looked like shit. My makeup was whack as hell.
People
like
go so hard to look
Dude,
hot.
I know, everyone looked so hot, and we were like all fucked up looking around. We're like, we're so fucking ugly. We need to go the fuck home. And so we just got really fucked up, like had a good time, sort of. But like surviving that shit was crazy. Like basically, it was like surviving Bird Box, except like we could see,
You watch a lot of movies?
Nah, but like
You're like referencing a lot of movies.
I'm referencing. Like I haven't even watched the Hunger Games, bro. But I
Me
just
neither,
assumed-
that's why
But
I'm
like
coming.
but basically to survive Coachella, like only the hottest survive. We were not the hottest.
But what do you mean by survive? I feel like you
Dude, it was literally like surviving because we camped, bro, and that shit was whack as
You
fuck.
camped?
Yeah, because my friend was broke as fuck, and he was like, I'm not gonna pay for a hotel. I'm not gonna pay for. We're not friends anymore, clearly. Especially after that shit, like, lost all respect for him. After he put me through Coachella, like that was like surviving the fucking apocalypse. That was an apocalyptic scenario right there. there.
Wow.
But yeah, basically it's just a bunch of influencers and really hot gay guys, and it's like you have to figure out how to navigate that.
It must
and,
be
like,
tough out there because it's like if you don't have any clout, then what do you have to
and
really
you
fall
have
back
nothing,
on? Just having a vagina.
Yeah, I was on some YouTuber's video, and like it was just because I went to Coachella basically naked. I was just in like a thong, like a mesh thong outfit. And,
One
like,
of them.
He like filmed my butt, and he was like, yo, he was like, look at that. He said I had a nice ass, which is true, I do. But like, yeah, that's kind of the only clout I got out of Coachella.
What
But
would you
he
say
was
to people
irrelevant.
who would say, I was looking through your Instagram comments, I seen a lot of people commenting being like, you're not that skinny.
Dude, if saying I'm not skinny is like saying Martin Luther King isn't black.
He was black.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's definitely a lot of skinnier girls than you.
Dude, skinny is just a mindset, bro. If I say I'm skinny as fuck, I'm skinny as fuck.
Right.
Skinny legend.
Have you had any work done?
Yeah.
Like what?
There's a little, I got my fat frozen off when I was,
Really?
when I was freshman year in college. That was lit.
You haven't done the fat transfer?
Nah, I wish.
Yeah.
Maybe
'cause,
one day.
I mean, if you buzzed that out, then all of a sudden the you're not that skinny comments are going to go away because you.
Well, dude, I just put it on my ass.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the new. That's
I
the
don't
new
know,
wave.
but it's not very skinny of them to say.
So skinny is just like a mind state.
Skinny's
huh?
just my fucking word. And
You're
if you
coming
want
around at a time in human history where people are more concerned about
body
images.
positivity,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. Yeah, fuck that shit. Like, life's so much easier. I've been ugly and I've been hot, and I choose hot every single fucking time. Like, life's so much easier. I get so much shit handed to me. Like, dude, it's fucking crazy.
Well, there's no
just
doubt
for being a
that-
good-looking girl, like, you get everywhere.
Right. I mean,
If
there's-
I wasn't hot, bro, I wouldn't have gone to that strip club and got to fight skinny. Like,
Listen, there's no doubt that being hot or skinny is advantageous in life. I think if
yeah,
anything,
so everyone should aspire to be hot
but
and skinny,
that's
bro.
kind of the point of the body positivity movement is that life, being fat is not necessarily a choice. A lot of people, this is kind of a result of genetic
yeah.
things, whatever. It's just where they're
I
at.
don't give a fuck.
Right. I mean, but those people would say that, like, the world is sort of set up against those people and that we should maybe not.
We're not,
do-
people are too politically correct. Like, you gotta fit in society.
You don't
like,
think,
you gotta be hot and good looking. Like, then your life's gonna be easy. If you happen to fucking not be hot and like are you looking at my juul? Like, is that?
Yeah, I was just dying to hit it. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, do you want
I
to?
never hit a
It's
Juul
mango.
before. Do I have to press a button or just?
No,
suck?
hit the juul. Just suck.
I'm probably about to get. Well, this is me
This is
getting
your
herpes.
first time hitting a juul, dude. I don't have fucking. You're a dick, bro. It wasn't very
I was
skinny
just
of you to say.
Oh, that does hit nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. No, I mean I hit like Penn's shits all the time, but they're always like weed ones.
Nah, fuck. I don't like weed.
You don't like weed? Why not?
I don't know. I feel like first of all, it makes you fat.
No, it makes you eat.
Yeah, exactly. It makes you
theoretically.
fat, bro. But also, like, I don't know. I feel like people who do like a lot of weed, like smoke a lot of weed, are like just lazy and bums. I know. I feel like weed used to be cool when back in like 5-6 years ago, back when it was actually a drug. Now it's not cool anymore.
Well, the weird thing is that used to be somebody like Wiz Khalifa could come out and be like a weed rapper.
Yeah, not
that doesn't
anymore.
really exist
That doesn't
anymore.
work
Every
anymore.
rapper's a weed rapper.
Yeah.
And if they're not, it's like, well, if
I'm a
they're
skinny
not,
rapper. I just rap about being skinny and hot.
you could be like a non-weed rapper. If you don't
Yeah.
smoke weed, that could be your thing now.
Maybe.
Like Lil Yachty, everybody talks about the fact that he doesn't smoke weed all the time.
Yeah, it's so like I don't know. Weed sucks. Like it's overrated. It's a waste of money. Like people who smoke, I don't know.
That's a nice way to
I'd
calm
rather
down.
I'd rather spend my money on like Chanel slides. Chanel slides, getting my fat frozen off, buying weird pets. I have a hairless cat. Her name's Donatella.
What would you say? This is, I think, probably the best argument against your existence.
Again, I'm a girl though, but like everything I get is for free. Drugs I don't have to pay for.
Right.
Good looking girl.
You're
Continue.
going to end up on that fentanyl.
Fuck no.
Yeah. Wait till you go to the club in Hollywood, some guy's going to slide you something, and you're going to wake up dead.
Well, now that I've got clout and shit, I gotta be careful. Like I'm not really gonna.
You do.
Shit,
Because
yeah.
somebody will like assassinate you with fentanyl.
Dude, you know how many death threats I fucking get in my DMs all the time? People were like posting my address up, telling them people like go kill her family and stuff after Dr. Phil.
I'm going to be honest, I was one of those people.
That's not very
I was just
skinny of you
kidding.
to
No,
do.
I didn't do it.
All right, continue. What were you saying?
I think like the best argument against your existence or that your character you're playing is that there's probably young girls who are being influenced to think unhealthy things about
I don't give
their
a
bodies.
Okay, cool. You know what? I'm just telling young girls, like, I love myself. You can say I'm not the skinniest person in the world, but I've taken me years to get to this point. And it's like, if I'm going to make them think unhealthy things, like, they could take the whole skinny as a mindset, or they could take me literally. It's up to them. It's subjective. How about that?
It's very subjective. It takes a lot of mental games,
I don't
mental
care.
gymnastics to
Them
get
just
to
sit-
that being
You know,
okay.
everyone has body image issues. I'm playing up on what everyone has.
Me too. I feel a little bad about, I could lose 20, 30 pounds easy.
Dude, yeah, I'd love to be like skinnier. I don't know. Just, I did this whole thing called No Food November because, like, everyone's doing No Nut November and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck that. I'm like, I don't do No Food November. I survived off just Slim Fast for a month. Like,
What if somebody were to tell you that a reasonable amount of exercise and a balanced diet
I used to go to the gym and shit.
would probably be better for your overall weight and health?
It's not fun. And it's not like controversial and shit.
It is fun.
No, it's not fun.
You wake up, you eat some egg whites.
Okay, that's how I got an ass. I used to have the flattest ass ever, and then I did a bunch of squats and shit. Like, I lift with my butt. That's it. Nothing else. Glamour muscles only.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to have nice, healthy biceps and triceps or what?
No, I don't give a. You just go get it frozen off.
You don't hate fat arms?
I don't have fat arms.
No, but I'm saying, I feel like that's why women are always in the gym doing hella tricep work, is because they're trying to make sure they don't have the fat arm thing going on.
Wear long sleeves, but that's like your problem. Having a nice ass is more important, don't you think? Would you care if some girl had a fatty? Like, would you care if she had fat arms too? Like, a little tiny waist and a fat ass?
I'm body positive, so she could have fat everything. As far as I'm concerned, I would gladly date a morbidly obese woman.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how woke I am.
You're so cool. Can't relate. I would not date a fat guy.
You can't do it? They need six-pack, abs?
Nah. I kind of like a little bit of a dad bod.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Girls always say that.
I do.
But then in reality, when you see like super hot chicks, they're usually dating guys with six-packs. Or money.
Ugh. I don't care about any of that anymore. I want to make my own money, you know? I don't care about the guy.
So what's the future for you besides just pushing this song that you keep talking about?
Dude, I'm going to make a fucking mixtape next. A whole Skinny Legend, like, album. We have an anthem. Now we need a fucking album. So, like, I'm going to, obviously, I can't, like, do all my songs with Chima. Obviously, Chima's been my day one, though. He's on fucking Instagram right now posting shit, like, about, like, he's trying to, like, leak my number. He's like, yo, I have her nudes. He doesn't have my nudes. Me and Chima are not involved at all. But, so, like, he's trying to, like, I guess get his own clout, get DMs, get follows and stuff like that. So Chima's riding off my wave, but obviously I'll put Chima on. Like, got a couple boys out there who are like pretty talented. I'll put them on my album and stuff like that.
Right.
Go from there, see what happens.
You think you're gonna easily defeat both Joe Budden and Skinny from the 9 to be the biggest rapper out of Jersey?
Duh. Okay. Skinny from the 9's a rat. He sucks. He is just a shitty person. Like, talking to him is annoying as hell. Like, he's short as fuck. He's weird looking. He looks like a little creature. Like, this coming at you with his little grill. That's what Skinny's like. Like, no one wants to fucking look at Skinny from the 9, so obviously I'm gonna be bigger than him. Plus, I'm a chick, dude. Like, regardless if people, like, care what I have to say, like, I post my ass up on Instagram. Guys are gonna follow me anyway, like, weirdos from the internet. So, like, people are gonna be on my ass just because I'm a chick. So, obviously I'm gonna be bigger than Skinny. Like, you gotta admit that at least.
Oh, like it. Hey, what do you think of Tana Mongeau?
I fuck with her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was really hoping you would talk shit on her.
Really? No,
just because it would have been more viral, you know?
What, if I talk shit on Tana?
I'm friends with her, but
Really?
if you talk shit on her, it'd be more viral. You want to run that back and just be like, nah, fuck her?
Nah. I'll fuck with her. Like, I think she's funny.
Okay.
I fuck with her, Bella Thorne. Like, I like their wave. I feel like Tana could push it harder than she does, but I feel like now she's monetized and shit, doesn't want it.
You trying to date Bella Thorne now that her and Tana are done?
Nah, I'm not into chicks like that.
You're not?
No.
You never ate
Sorry,
pussy?
At this point, I'm not gonna say that.
All right. What else should we talk about? Anything else?
I mean, besides the fact that Skinny Legend Anthem's gonna be #1, yeah, we should play a clip for it.
The thing about YouTube copyright law is that would be messy, but we'll put it on.
We should play the song, yeah.
I can't play it on here.
Can I play it on my phone?
I mean,
Pull it
off
on my
camera,
phone?
yeah, we could document it off camera, but as far as this,
damn.
the copyright gods will descend upon us.
Dude, fuck the copyright gods.
I'm gonna make
Not very
$1
skinny
million
of them.
off this.
Are you?
No,
That fucking sucks.
I would
It's
not. I'd
very
be
skinny.
if this was monetized, I would be shocked.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes.
Probably not. I said a lot of weird shit.
Do you Facetune?
What? Yeah, I smooth my skin out. Like, I used to Facetune like crazy, and then people like, this is what happened. This is why I stopped doing it, because I like showed up to like fucking like you're gonna pull up pictures of my face now and compare it to me.
No, I'm not gonna do that to you. That would be
I smooth my skin out and brighten my eyes and stuff. But like, I used to like Facetune the fuck out of my face. Like, I made my lips bigger, and like this guy kissed me one day and was just like, he's like, your lips look better on Instagram. So obviously I had to fix that.
He said
and then
that?
yeah, and then I like stopped. I was like at a party, and like when you're younger, like younger people, like I was way more insecure. So obviously I changed how I look. And so then so then I like was at a party and someone's like, he's like, you're really pretty, but like you look prettier on Instagram. I was just like, shit. So I was like, okay, so I stopped doing that.
How many times you got your lips done?
It's just, I don't know, like one.
More than one?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering. They've ballooned out quite a bit. You've done quite a number on them.
Have you seen my before and afters on Dr. Phil and stuff? I was hit.
No, yeah, I did see that. That's kind of crazy. I feel you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, it was an honor getting to speak to you, and I really look forward to the reaction to this podcast.
I'm so fucking curious.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, it was nice meeting you. I appreciate you. Thank you. No Jumper,
too.
coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes. Bang, bang. Appreciate you.